everyone.
Hey there.
Welcome to Flower Friday.
Yep.
My name's Amanda.
I'm Sherry.
And we are the mother-daughter designers at Grace Monroe Home, where we help you transform the ordinary home into an extraordinary home.
Yes, we do. And today we have got a fun and colorful wreath for you.
That's right. We are going to be making a really fun and vibrant summer wreath.
That's exactly right. And it's going to have just about every color in it.
We're going to be using all those fun summer colors because, hey, I mean, we all need a little bit of brightness and cheerfulness in our lives. So we're going to have so much fun today. Y'all be sure to share this video right now with your friends. Tell them to hop on with us. We are going to have some fun.
Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Hello, hello.
Hey, guys, those of you who are watching us live, we are so glad to have you here with us.
We are. Yes, we are. It is Friday. Yay.
Happy Friday.
That's right. That's right. And it has been a beautiful day here in Alabama. A hot, beautiful day.
Very hot, but I'm not complaining.
I'm not complaining either. I'm loving it. Loving it.
Hey, Brandy and Diane, welcome.
Yes.
Hey, Marquita and Cindy and Linda.
Yeah, so happy to see y'all today.
Thank y'all for joining us.
And we do appreciate every time that you share. That just helps us out, so we do appreciate that so much.
Yes, and if you're watching on YouTube, please be sure to follow us on YouTube. Make sure that you subscribe and you click the bell so that you're notified when we do release these new videos.
That's right. We love Fridays.
Yeah, and if you're on Facebook, make sure to follow our page so you get notified. Welcome, everyone.
Yes.
All right, so we're going to go ahead and get started with this really fun summer project.
Yep.
So you already have your bow on, I see.
I do, yeah.
Well, we have got a 14-inch grapevine base that we are working with today. She's already got her bow attached, but I'm going to show you how we make this bow.
Yes, and you see I've used all 1.5-inch ribbons, and it's just a real loopy fun bow.
That's right. And so we have all these vibrant, pretty, colorful flowers and greeneries and things that we're going to be using today. We got some bright orange. We have got
some purple,
some pink daisies.
Yeah, and look at these hydrangeas. Aren't those gorgeous?
Yeah, I love that color.
I love that color. But we just wanted to tie in all these beautiful colors of the rainbow ribbon.
Yeah, and then we've got some greenery. This came from Michael's. It's got little yellow flowers, and then we've got some of the same greenery.
And red.
There it is.
Yeah.
That has a little red. Actually, there is red in that ribbon, but it's kind of hard to tell. I'm sure.
It is. And you know, this is a great greenery to use for wreaths because it does have the little flower on it. And so you kind of got 2 for 1 here, you know, with the greenery. And they're very inexpensive for these little bushes. When I think right now they're 50% off, so they're like 99 cents.
Oh, that's not bad.
For each bush. No, not bad at all.
That's right. Okay. And let's see. I've got my bow dabber bow maker because I am going to be using this today.
Using that.
And then I've got some pretty ribbons. Now, I've already got my ribbons cut. First, I've got my tails. Now, we have 3 different ribbons. We have a rainbow striped ribbon.
Love that.
We've got a solid hot pink ribbon. And then I've got a solid orange ribbon. Now, these are all 1.5-inch wired ribbons because you do want to make sure that they're wired.
Oh, definitely.
Now, I've already got my tails cut, and these are cut at 30 inches. So I just cut 30 inches of ribbon for these, and I've got them folded over right in the center. Now, for the tails and for the ends of them, I did dovetail them. And to do that, you just take your piece of ribbon, you fold it into like that. And then you take your scissors and you cut upwards. Oop, my scissors aren't cutting too good.
Those scissors are not great, are they?
But there you go. I'm going to trim that up just a little bit.
Yeah, if you can. Those are some bad scissors.
Yeah, that's okay. And then you have your dovetails. And like I said, you just want to fold those over just like that, okay? And we're just going to put those to the side. Hey, Midge, welcome. Hey, Ann, thank you for joining us today. All right, so I'm using a bow dabber bow maker for this. and I've got some 26 gauge floral wire that I'm going to be using. So y'all, when you hop on live, let us know where you're watching from. Also, let us know if you are watching live. So if you're watching us live right now, put live in the comments. And if you're watching the replay, just put replay in the comments.
Yes.
So I am going to cut off a big piece of wire. Probably about 28 inches or so.
Yeah, you want enough to work with so that
I'd rather have too
however
much.
many ribbons you're using,
Yeah.
it'll work.
I'd rather have too much than too little.
Definitely.
Okay, so I'm going to fold that over. And if you notice, I've got a loop. I don't know if you can see that too well, but I've got a loop. And then I've got my two ends, my two open ends. And I'm going to put them right down here in the Bodabra, just like this, and fold them under. Now, these Bodabras are great. I use them a lot.
Yes.
If you watch us, you know we use them a lot.
We do.
You can get them at pretty much any craft store. Even some Walmarts have them. So Michael's, Hobby Lobby, Amazon, you can find them on Amazon.
If you use a Bodabra yourself, put yes in the comments. I'd love to see how many of you use it. We love it.
Yeah. And now if you'd like to hand tie your bow for this, you could. We have videos on our YouTube channel showing you how to do that as
Definitely.
well. But I love using this Bodabra because it's just easy, and I like the way the bows look.
I do too.
So now I'm going to put my ribbons all together. So I've just got the 3 ribbons that we just talked about a second ago. I've got them folded over, and I'm going to put them right in the center of my Bodabra, just like that. And then I'm going to kind of pull them and adjust them to make sure that I've got them in the center. Okay. I wanted my ribbon, my rainbow ribbon on top for this. So now I'm going to start actually with my rainbow ribbon. I've already got my ribbons cut. I'm using about 3 yards of each ribbon.
It's going to be a big loopy bow.
Yeah. So what I do, this rainbow ribbon is different on each side. It's got a pretty rainbow on one side, and then the other side you can kind of see the rainbow, but it's faded. So you want to make sure you put the pretty side face down. And now I've got about 1 inch over here left over here on my left hand side. And I'm just going to loop it over and make a nice big loop. Now this is about a 6.5 inch loop. I'm not measuring, I'm eyeballing it, but I'd say it's about 6.5 inches. It doesn't have to be perfect. I pull them up just like that to make sure they're relatively even. Now I'm going to add in my second ribbon. Oh yes, Elaine said, I love my Bodabra. I do too.
Yeah, so we've got a lot of
now this
yeses.
is the same on both sides, so it doesn't matter which side you put down. So you just do want to make sure you got about 1 inch over here so it stays in really well in the Bodabra. And now I'm just going to make another loop, and I'm just going to measure it against the one.
Because you're making all your loops the same size,
Yeah, they're all going to be
right?
the same size for this because we want a big loopy bow. Okay. And again, I'm just going to measure it and make sure that it's about the same, and it is. So now I'm going to add in my orange ribbon. Again, this ribbon is the same on both sides, so it doesn't matter which side you put in first or which side you put face down.
No, the only time you really have to twist is if you do have one side that's good,
the only
one
side you
that's
have to worry,
not.
or time you have to worry about that is if it is a printed ribbon that has one side that looks not so good and one side that looks pretty. Then you want to make sure that you've got that pretty side face down, because that's what is going to loop over, and that's what people are going to see. Okay, so I've got those. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to pull up this rainbow ribbon again. Okay, so now I'm going to twist to make sure that I have my pretty side face down. And then I'm going to loop it over again. Alright, that's actually a little bit bigger than I wanted, but that's okay. Now I'm going to pull up my pink one and do the same thing. I'm just going to make another loop. And again, I'm just measuring it by the loop that I made right before it. Yeah.
And if you have a measuring mat or something like that, of course you can measure using that. We just don't
usually, but if you wanted to, you definitely could. Okay, now I'm bringing up my orange and doing the same thing. And now I'm gonna bring up go back to my rainbow and do the same thing, and I'm gonna make 2 more loops of the rainbow, but that's actually where I'm gonna stop. So I have, let's see, I have 2 loops of the orange, 2 loops of the pink, and then 3 loops of the rainbow on each side. Okay, and now any of this extra ribbon I'm gonna cut off. I'm not going to need it, but I'll do that after I take it out.
And now I don't have as many on mine. After I made my bow, then we decided that we needed a little more rainbow, so she went ahead and made hers with the 2 extra loops of it.
It's just preference,
but that's just preference, yes.
So now I've got my loop here, and I've got my 2 ends. So I'm going to pull my 2 ends right through the loop. Hold on to it. You always want to make sure you kind of have it secure so all your ribbons don't fall out. Then I'm going to pull the 2 loops or the 2 wires apart like that. I'm going to pull them around to the back side, and then I'm just going to twist that wire. You can either twist the wire or the bow, it doesn't matter. But I just make sure that I give it a few nice twists so that it's real tight. And that's what it looks like. It doesn't look like much when you take it out. Now I've got some extra ribbon that I'm going to cut off because I didn't end up using it. So I'm going to cut that off. And there's one more there that I want to cut off because I'm not going to use that. You can also cut it off before you take it out of the bow dabber. Either way, it doesn't matter.
Whatever works for you.
And so this is what it looks like before you fluff it out. It doesn't look very pretty.
Nope.
But that's why you got to fluff. So now we're going to fluff it, and to do that you just pull 1 loop one way and 1 loop another.
And it's good to start with one color, you know, if you're using different colored ribbons.
And so we just do that all the way around. Now we do want this to be a real floppy, loopy bow because
we're going to put flowers all through it. Yeah. But yes, that did help using the extra rainbow.
And so you're just going to do that. You're just going to fluff it out just like that all the way around. And then you know what?
Oh, I don't have a wreath. Oh my goodness.
And then we're going to tie it on our wreath.
Yeah.
But you need a wreath to tie it on to.
Yes, you do.
Thank you.
You have to have something to tie it on.
Yeah. Alright, so I'm going to cut off that tag. Now these wreaths, they came from Michael's.
Yeah.
Got my Michael's tag on there. And the way that we've got it tied on, we've got it, here's the center right here. And so it's tied about
11 o'clock, about 11 probably, between the 10 and 11.
Yeah. I don't love that wreath.
I don't love that one either, but
that's okay.
It'll work.
So I'm going to go ahead and tie it onto my wreath base.
And you just do that by twisting. Now with the 26 gauge, you can actually tie it in a knot because it is thin enough, but we just twist it really good.
And if you'll notice, I've got a good bit of wire left over, but that's the way that I like it because I would rather have too much wire that I can go back and cut off than not enough. And now it doesn't have to look perfect when you put it on your wreath because we're gonna, like we said, we're gonna be putting flowers all in it, and we'll fix our tails and everything later.
Yeah. Now we've got some fern, so we're going to start with greening our wreath with our fern here, and we're just going to
that just a little bit.
Yes, I had moved it. There you go.
All right, so let me get my fern out too.
Yeah.
All right.
So, and this is just some maidenhair fern that I think this actually came from Michael's too, but we are just going to start right here, and we're putting this one in at an angle just like that, and we're gonna put this one here in the top.
Now we're dipping our stems in a glue skillet.
That's right. We love our glue skillet. And if you've already gotten your glue skillet, let us know how much you like it, because I'm sure you love it as much as we do. We love ours.
Well, this is called greening your wreath.
Yes.
So that's what we're doing right now. We're just going around with the fern.
And just going around the outside. Pull that up a little bit. There we go. So we've just come around the outside, just like that. And then I've got one long piece that I'm going to put right here in the bottom. Just like that. Alright, and then I'm going to cut just one more small piece, and Amanda, I'll cut you one to go on over on the side.
And now this is a crescent style wreath, in case we did not mention that.
Yes. Yes, it is. No, I don't think I did. I didn't even tell you. Okay.
So we're not going to green the whole wreath, just part of it.
And this one is going to go, again, you're going to put it at an angle, and we're just going to kind of let it flow down. Now all this is doing by greening your wreath like this, you're getting an idea of the actual shape and size that you want it and that kind of thing. So that's why it's important to do that first. And now I want to, before I'm going to also put my lavender in, but first, because our bow is so prominent in this design and we know we're going to put these flowers in our bow, I want to go ahead and do that right off the bat. So I'm just going to make sure I've got my bow loops like I want them, and then I'm just going to put these into the grapevine, but I bend them so that they're in my loops just like this. And I'm just going to go all around, making sure I get it all throughout my bow.
These are really pretty.
Aren't those
little
pretty?
flowers too. I love those.
Little cosmos, I think is what these are, and they're just so pretty. But as you see, we're even coming up under the bow, and we're going to put our flowers through there just like that. And this actually serves two purposes. It draws attention to your bows, but also when you're using a loopy bow like this, it helps keep your loops where you want them. So it really helps you to do this.
Oh, and we have a lot of people that say they have a glue skillet and they love it.
Good. Yeah, I'm not surprised at all, because I tell you what, I told somebody recently that I would do without some things to make wreaths with, but not my glue skillet. I love it.
Let's see, Glenn says, I wish we could get the glue skillet in the UK.
Oh,
maybe.
Well,
soon.
we need to be mentioning
maybe
that.
Soon.
Yeah, you never know. You never know what's around the corner. And now I wanted one to kind of be a little closer to the very middle. So what I do, I put it in on the side, and then I just bend my stem around to get it right where I want it.
Now, for those of you asking, you can get the glue skillet at surebonder.com. It's made by a company called Surebonder, and you can get it on their website at surebonder.com, and you can also get it at Amazon.
Whoops.
You can look on Amazon. They have them. You can find them in stores. I believe it's Hobby Lobby. I'm not sure if Michael's carries it, but
I don't think so.
I know
think it's
Hobby
just
Lobby does.
Hobby Lobby.
But
right
if you
now.
can't go to stores right now and shop, you can look online.
Yes, and shop, get it from their website.
Or Amazon.
Either one.
So this is where I'm at so far.
Yeah, so we've got ours all through our bow. So now we're going to go ahead and we're going to use our pretty little lavender that's got the little purple flower on it. And this is going to all be around the outside of our wreath. And we're going to put one just kind of angled, and we know we want it to be right about there. So we've just got it angled down just a little bit.
Let's see. I have a couple questions.
Alrighty.
Let's see.
We will certainly try to answer them.
asks, do you always need to use prominent flowers, two bigger flowers when you make a wreath?
No, you certainly do not. We've got several things that we do where all we use is small little wildflowers. So no, you do not have to only, use your larger flowers. In fact, I almost didn't with this one, and then I changed my mind at the last minute and decided to go ahead and use a few larger ones just so that I could get all the colors in here that I wanted.
And I will mention that our Design with the Pros Club opens on May 28th.
Yes,
so
it
in
does.
2 weeks. And I know we have thousands on our wait list. So when it opens, we would love to see you in there.
Yeah, we
So
surely would.
y'all be looking for that on the 28th, because we'll only be open for 5 days.
That's right, and we try to answer all those questions and help you with all those kind of things.
Ooh.
More in depth with all of that is, we do answer, a lot of questions here, but we try to get even more in depth.
Oh yeah, we do get a lot.
Yeah,
a lot more.
There,
So.
a lot more.
Let's see. Hello, Ramona. You can.
Hey, Ramona.
We just mentioned that earlier. You can get the glue skillet on Amazon, at Hobby Lobby, lots of different places.
Yep. And I definitely recommend you get one.
And Lena says that she loves your hair.
Well, thank you. We finally get to get it done now. Yay.
Yeah, we're in Alabama, so
Yes, ours opened and we were finally able to get it done. I'm going to put this one right down here.
Charles asked, with your greenery, do you only point it outwards?
Now, explain what you mean, Charles.
I think he maybe as opposed to straight out that way.
It depends on which layer, because it's like I've said several times. I kind of try to do them in layers. So when I first do my greening, even if I'm using several greeneries, I will do those in layers. So I'm always going to have one that's going to kind of form the size of the wreath. So even if I'm using a full one, I'm going to point those all outside and make sure that that's gonna show how large my wreath's going to be. And then some of the other ones I'll point in. I hope that's answering your question.
So we're just going around,
We're just going around with our lavender.
Some over here behind the bow. Are you putting one behind your bow over here?
On the inside?
Mm-hmm.
I did not put one on the inside, but I think I will.
Maybe I didn't put enough on the outside.
When I'll
add one.
Yeah, I just used all I had, so.
Okay. Well, I still have one more.
Yeah. There we go. Alright, so we've got our lavender. So now I've got just a few larger. And now I get this question all the time. Do you have to have 3 of a flower? And I know that, the old traditional, that's a good word, traditional views of arranging flowers, you always did yours in 3s. You always had the triangle and did them in 3s. But especially with wreaths, but even with arrangements now, you don't have to do that. And if I've got 2 prominent things, like we have 2 of these, then, you know, I'm going to place them in a way so that your eye is drawn to those, but you don't need the third one in that. So what I'm going to do is, because here again, everything you want everything to be drawn into the center, into the bow. So I'm going to take this one and I'm just going to put it right here on the outside of my bow, just like that. And this one is going to be down at the bottom in the same way.
If y'all can tell this color, but it's a very interesting.
It is a beautiful,
almost a turquoise blue color.
It is. And see, because of the way that we're doing this, 2 works perfectly with this. You do not need.
Yeah, traditionally it's 3 or 5.
Yes,
with floral arrangements,
it's always going to be an odd number, you know, usually, but
we don't always.
But you don't have to do that. No, that's the good thing about making wreaths. You can make the rules.
Yeah, we like to break the rules sometimes.
Yeah, occasionally. That's right. Okay, now we've got some orange ranunculuses that we are going to put around. So I'm going to put one right here, and I've just got it placed so that it's kind of hanging down a little bit. And I'm going to put this one right up here, if you can get it to go in.
Hey Ellen, welcome.
Hey there, Ellen.
We're glad to have you here watching.
Yes, we are.
Lena asks, when should you toss a grapevine and try not to repurpose? Well, I know my answer to that.
Oh,
I'd say when it's falling apart.
Only when it's falling apart. And even then, Amanda will tell you, the one that I've been using for
like 5 years.
Even probably longer than that, honestly. I just wired it. When it started falling apart, I just got some wire, and I don't know why I don't use a new one. I just don't see any sense in it, so I just keep using that one over and over again.
If it's good and it works,
it works.
And you can still put your flowers in. I mean,
I think only if it becomes too much of trouble trying to keep stuff in it, then toss it. That would be my idea anyway.
Yeah, we love to repurpose wreaths.
Yes, I do it all the time.
Now, we don't repurpose the wreaths that we sell.
No.
Our own wreaths.
Everybody gets new ones.
Our own wreaths for our own doors.
We definitely do.
And that's great. I mean, because if you're making your own wreaths for your own doors, you do not have to change it up every time. That's why we green our wreaths, because you can use that basic greenery. If you're going to have the same style wreath, you can use it and you can just change out your prominent bigger flowers.
Definitely.
Which is what we do a lot.
Yes, it is. Okay. So, I'm just kind of moving mine around to get them where I need them. How many of you, did you have enough?
No, I do. I need one more purple, but that's okay. I can make it work.
Did I have another purple?
That's okay. I'll make it work. I'll put something else there.
If I did, I don't find it, so I don't know if I had one or not.
I'll make
Thought
it work.
I did, but okay. Now, I'm trying to decide if I want to. I may add this one. Let me look at it. Let me see. Yeah, I think I am going to put this one up here in the top. So I'm going to add one more right up here.
Did you use your whole bush? You used all 5?
I did. Actually, it was 6. 1,
yours
2, 3,
6?
4, 5, 6. Yeah. Did yours only have 5?
I didn't. I thought it had 5, but it could have had 6.
No, because you put one on the inside and I
Okay.
didn't. So yeah, that looks good. I like the way you did that. Okay. So now we've got those. So now we are going to start on our little, and we call it greenery because it's a little boxwood, but it does have the flower on it, and I love this one. I just absolutely look forward to Michael's getting it back in stock every year for spring and summer because I love this.
Yeah,
it just works so well.
They have had it.
Yes, I'm going to be upset if they decide not to carry this. And so they may one day.
If you are watching Michael's.
Yes, please keep carrying this one.
Keep carrying this because we love it.
We do. And you'll see that I take them and push things up towards the front. Now, I don't push them all the way smack dab up to the front, but I do push them towards the front. Just like that. So we've done that. So now I'm just going to sprinkle these all over, and I'm working with my red first, and then I'll work with my yellow. So I'm going to put this one right here. So we're just going to sprinkle them all around. And the good thing about these is you can use them just about in any kind of design to fill up a spot that's you know, you got a hole somewhere or something like that. So and I'm just coming on around. So now I'll start over here like that.
We haven't put these yet.
I know, I forgot them.
Yeah, I thought you might have forgotten them.
Yep, I'm glad you mentioned it because I absolutely forgot them.
Rita, this is a 14-inch grapevine.
Yes. So we'll put those in after. I'm going to go ahead and do, well, let's wait on the yellow then. We'll put the pink ones in. I completely forgot my pink ones. They got covered up in here with some greenery and I forgot them.
I felt like it was missing something.
Yep, that was what it was. Our bright pink daisies. So this first one I'm just going to put right here in the middle under my bow, just like that. And I'm going to put another one in the top. Those leaves on there. And I'll put this one down here in the very bottom. And you see when I put it in, I've left the stem really long, and it's probably a good, what is that, about 5 inches away from the wreath. And I want it to kind of point up just a little bit, so I just take my thumb and just bend the actual head of it up a little bit, but just a little, because I don't want it staring straight ahead. So
yeah, I think that was a question someone asked earlier about how we place the flowers and kind of bend them forward.
Yeah, so we leave the stems long, and then that way you've got room, you can bend them, and then just take your thumb and your finger and just bend just the head of it, just a little bit. Anytime you do that, I don't like to see the stems just, you know, a straight stem. You want to kind of give it a little bit of a curve. Okay, now I'm going to put my yellow.
I didn't finish with my red ones. Oh, you got one more red one over there too.
Oh, I do. My goodness.
I don't want to waste it.
No. Not this pretty stuff. There we go. And like I said, right now this little bush is 99 cents.
Yeah, and we've only had to use two. We used two.
Yes.
Of the red and
two of red and yeah. Just tuck that in right under there. And I love just seeing the little flower peek out around some of the larger flowers. I just think that's so pretty. What are you hunting about?
My flower fell off.
Uh-oh.
My daisy.
The
head of my daisy.
Uh-oh.
So I had to reattach it.
Oh, yeah. They like to do that sometimes.
I'm actually still adding to mine.
What you adding to it?
Daisies.
Oh, yeah. Yep, I would have loved one more, but I didn't have it, so I'm
Well,
like,
here's one
that's
more.
all right. Oh, well, thank you.
I went over and got some more.
Oh, you did? Okay. Well, that's good. Okay, let's see. Where did I roll this one up? Let's see right here. I want it up here.
Let's see. Robbie says she loves the blue and orange combo, that it really makes it pop.
Oh, I love that combo too. I really do. Okay, now I've got my last little yellow boxwood to put in.
And if you cannot find, like if you don't have this greenery, any boxwood would really work.
Any boxwood would work.
You
Even without the flower, just you know, just a plain little boxwood would be fine.
Mm-hmm. So if you are working on any fun projects or wreaths or crafts, let us know in the comments what you have been doing lately, because we would love to hear about it.
Yes, I always enjoy hearing what y'all are working on. I'll turn it this way really quick just to rearrange. Pretty. I love these colors.
Yeah, these are perfect for summer.
You can't look at this and be sad. I'm gonna tell you,
This is like
this is a happy
wreath.
wreath. You would just have to perk
You
up
have to
and be
smile
happy.
when you see this
Yeah.
one, right?
You would just have to.
Ooh, Carol said, working on a bee wreath.
Oh, how cute. I know that is adorable.
We just got a whole big order of bees in.
Yes, we did.
I said, why did you order
I know,
that many
Amanda looked
bees?
at me like
Not
I had
real bees.
lost my mind when she opened that box. Because, I mean,
Not real
because
bees.
I told her I get tired of looking for bees and then seeing that I'm out, so I ordered extra.
So I guess we'll be making some bee wreaths.
Yep, we got some ideas.
We have got some for sure.
Yep. Yeah, I did think that was funny though, the look on her face when she saw.
So yeah, we've got some
that.
bees.
Yep. Okay. So there is mine. Now,
So we're not using this other greenery?
oh,
I mean, we don't have
y'all,
to.
I'm just telling you, I keep forgetting. I don't know. I kind of like it is, but let me just see. Let me see.
And there's a lot that you can do with the tails. So you could just leave them kind
You
of
could
curled.
leave them curled.
Or you can leave them straight if you want to. I like them curled though.
Yeah, I kind of like it. Let's just go on
we're-
with it.
Wait, I just gave you mine, didn't I? Yeah.
Yes, you gave me yours. Here. Here, let me give you one of these then, because that's the one I used. And here's you another piece if you need it.
Y'all got to keep it straight.
I'm telling you, this has been a long week. It's been one of those weeks. It's been a good week, but just a long week.
But it's Friday.
It's Friday.
Of course, for a lot of people, that probably doesn't mean much.
Yeah, it may
Sitting at
not. but
Don't even know what day it is. That's
I
how I
know,
felt.
I
Like,
know.
I don't even know what day it is.
it is kind of hard.
If it were
really-
not for Flower Friday, I probably wouldn't have known
I
what day
probably
it was.
wouldn't. No. And this is, what is this called? Mini ficus.
Yeah, they call it mini ficus.
They call it mini ficus.
I don't know if
yeah,
that's actually
at
what it
Michael's.
is, but that's what they call it.
And I love it, and we do use it a lot because it's one of those that just adds the perfect finishing touch to things. And you know, occasionally I like something that's just real put together, really compact and pretty, but a lot of times, especially if it's something fun, this just adds like the perfect touch to make it wild and fun. And
Yeah, and it's one of those greeneries. Like she said, this did come from Michael's, and we stock up on this.
yes,
Because we use this year round.
we do for sure.
It's like one of our go-to greeneries. I know if y'all watch us much, you know that.
Yes, because we talk about this. We do love it, and I almost completely forgot it.
Uh-oh, I got that right in the glue.
Uh-oh. Oopsie daisy.
Well, that's like today. This is my story for the day.
Uh-oh.
Today, I turned on my straightener, my hair straightener. And I started, like 10 minutes later, I was in there with my little girls. I was making breakfast, I think. I started smelling burning.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
You didn't tell me
No,
this.
I didn't tell you this. It was like plastic burning. I could smell it. So I went back in there and I had laid my flat iron on some greenery because, you know, that's the life of a wreath maker.
Yes,
And it was burning. So then
Oh, my
on my
goodness.
flat iron, I have green plastic because it is plastic greenery
Oh, my
melted.
goodness.
and stuck to my
Aw.
hair straightener.
Yeah,
So there you go. That's the life of a wreath
it
maker.
is.
You
Yes.
got greenery and flowers everywhere, even in
Yes,
your bathroom.
even in your bathroom. That's the truth.
Yep.
Who knew?
Apparently,
Oh, my
I had
goodness.
had it in my hand. I must have been working on something. I had it in my hand and put it down.
And laid it down, and then, yeah.
Y'all know how it is.
Yep. That is funny.
So, yeah.
I'm surprised the girls didn't tell on you.
Yeah, I don't even know if they knew. They were in there eating breakfast, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, Diane.
What'd she say?
She said, you're too funny, but, you know.
Yeah.
That's my life.
That is, I'm telling you. And especially by Friday.
Yep. Life of a wreath maker.
Yeah, by Friday.
You got greenery, glitter,
Yep.
ribbon, everywhere.
Yep. That is the truth. Okay. Now that looks better.
Oh, you got a lot of, I didn't put a lot of,
Yeah, I just
you got a
decided to
lot.
go
That's okay.
for it. So I put a lot, but you don't have to. But you know me, I like wild, so that's why I did. That one flower is not doing what I want it to. Stay over there.
oh, Lori, she said, I haven't been able to make anything. I fractured my tibia. Is that how you say it? Tibia?
Yes. Oh my goodness,
Oh, my
Lori,
goodness.
I hate to hear that.
So she's,
Oh.
yeah, oh.
I am so sorry. I
Well,
will say a prayer for you.
Me too, Lori,
Bless
sorry
your
about
heart.
That just, that's frustrating, I
It
know.
is. I know.
Well, speaking of that, also today,
Oh yeah.
I slipped. I was trying
I
to
did
mop.
know this.
Well, the girls were out at the pool right before I came over here. The girls were swimming and they ran inside without
Drying off. Yeah.
And I was going to go and mop up some of the water that they had, gotten all over the floor, the hardwood, and I slipped and fell and sprained my ankle.
Yes. Yep. She came in a while ago. It was so cute. She came in with what was that? A scarf
It was a scarf she wrapped around.
that was wrapped all around her ankle. I said, what is that? She said, well, Stella, her oldest,
My
had to
6-year-old.
doctor her. Yeah, so she had put that all around
She
her
made
ankle.
me a cast.
Yeah, she made her one, so that was cute. Loves
yeah.
her mama. She was just taking care of her.
So it's been a day.
Yeah, been one of those days.
been a
I
Friday.
didn't know half what I was doing, and you fall down. So yeah, one of those days. But it's a fun day. That's okay. So there you go.
Now I will tell you, the back is going to have a lot of
Yes, so
stems
there-
poking out of the back. So you're going to want to clean that up.
Yes.
And to do that, you're just going to clip off the backs. Take your wire cutters. You want the flat side facing the grapevine, and you just want to cut. I'm not going to actually cut mine right now.
Yeah, and this
I'll do
is
mine later.
why aprons come in handy, because when you're cutting these off, you will see that a lot of they get stuck. And so I literally just hit them on my hip just like that to get them off of my wire cutters so that I don't have to slow down. But you wouldn't want to do that if you didn't have an apron on, because you'll probably get glue all over your clothes. But that's all we do.
I love this rainbow ribbon too.
Isn't
is
that pretty
I
and
think it just
festive?
kind of makes it pop.
Yes, I love it.
Barb said, "Love it. The color is fantastic."
It's so pretty, isn't it?
Well, it's summer, so we want something
Yeah,
bright.
you want something
festive.
bright, festive, and cheerful. And I love it. So there you go.
So this gives you another idea of a summer wreath to make.
Yep.
And y'all, we have, oh my gosh, tons of wreath making tutorials. So if you're new to us,
yes.
be sure to go to our blog at www.gracemonroehome.com. We have tons of DIY wreaths, tutorials,
All
other kinds of crafts.
things.
We've even got recipes over
We
there.
got all kinds of things. That's the
We've
truth.
got stuff that is going to keep you busy for a while.
Yes, we do. And while you're over there, if you are interested in Design with the Pros Club, and we hope you are, then make sure to sign up for the wait list. Just go to where it says join.
It says join now.
Join
It's a
now
button at the
up
top.
at the top. Click that, and a little pop-up will come up for you to sign up for the wait list. So do that, so you will be the first to get notified when we do open the doors.
That's right, because we are going to have some fun, and we have some we have a really big announcement, but we can't even say anything about it.
Yes, we can't tell it yet, but
it's
we
like
are
a super
so,
secret.
I mean, it is a biggie.
But it's really big.
We are so thankful, and we just can't wait to tell you, but we can't tell you it yet.
So y'all stay tuned.
She has sworn me to secrecy.
Well, we've been sworn to secrecy.
Yes, we have. We have been sworn to secrecy, but it is exciting. Yeah. I promise you that.
It's going to be fun.
Yep.
All right, guys. Well, make sure that you join us live every Friday at 4:00 p.m. Central Standard Time for Flower Friday Live. And next week we'll be on. We'll have another something fun. I don't know what we're going to make yet, but we're going to be making something fun.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're watching on YouTube, make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and click the bell so that you get notified when we release new videos.
That's right. And y'all have a blessed day, and go and design something pretty.
Yep. And this is a fun, colorful, vibrant summer wreath that will just make your door stand out.
It definitely will.
Bye, guys.
Bye.